again. Interesting.
What is going on, guys? It's your boy Joey Shake 72 coming to you guys with a video right now, and obviously a loss for the Philadelphia Eagles, which I knew was going to happen. Saw some different things in this game. Obviously, I mean, the first quarter of this game, we only scored 3 points. I thought we went down the field well. I thought it was a nice little start. We were running the ball like Doug promised. We knew that we knew Green Bay just was bad against the run. Okay, and we went down there. We did our thing. I was really happy about it. I was really excited. I was like, okay, this is a good start. Then obviously some drops. Obviously, some incompletions. We start looking like the old Carson Wentz, pretty much, or the Carson Wentz that's been here. And we kick a field goal. Okay, I'm going to get Jake Elliott out of the way because he missed one later in the game, extra point, another one. I just don't get it with him, obviously. But Jordan Howard was used, and I didn't think he would play. He actually played. I was really happy about it. So all of a sudden, we disappear. Carson Wentz, inaccurate. Carson Wentz. Obviously, the offensive line played hard. The whole team, okay? The whole team played bad today, okay? Defensively was atrocious, okay? The whole team played bad today, okay? But actually seeing Carson Wentz still sitting in the pocket, and there was actually one play, I think, in the second quarter. Actually, I think in that first drive he had, where he saw that there was nobody open, so he worked in the pocket, saw the awareness of whoever was behind him. I mean, he moved up in the pocket quick, made a nice throw. Because obviously in that first half, I think the longest reception we had was 8 yards to Greg Ward. That was it. 8 yards to Greg Ward. And, sooner or later, I think, Javon Hargrave got a sack. We stopped him defensively for a little bit. We gave up, but it was only going to last a matter of time. Okay, and our defense, which was just so bad. We couldn't tackle. We couldn't get pressure on Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Jones destroyed us on that big run. I mean, we couldn't get that. We couldn't get to Aaron Rodgers. Period. We couldn't at all. And it only took him a few plays to get upfield a few times already. I mean, I knew it was going to happen. We couldn't tackle. We couldn't get pressure. We were literally falling for everything in the backfield. I mean, the motion was crazy. We were falling for everything. in the backfield. It was crazy. I mean, I was like, wow, these linebackers did horrible. I mean, Alex Singleton made a couple good tackles, but he missed. They had him in coverage. He wasn't that good. Everybody stunk. Slay was horrible. Avonte Maddox was probably the worst. Avonte Maddox was bad. I'm not good. I'm not comfortable with Avonte Maddox anymore. I'm not. The past few weeks have been atrocious for Avonte Maddox. He was beaten by 5 yards every time a receiver was facing him. I mean, he was beat constantly. Okay, just crazy right now. So Carson Wentz was just screwed up so much to the point where I was like, well, they need to do something. And Doug promised at the half that if they needed a spark, they'd get a spark. Okay, spark. And guess what? Just Jalen Hurts comes in for his first series. Couple completions, nothing crazy. He comes in again on a second series, okay, and scores a touchdown, 4th and 18, 4th and 19. I mean, look, I don't think Jalen Hurts, I don't know if he's going to be anything in this league. I mean, a lot of people tell me he's not, okay? I don't watch college football that much. I watch some stuff here or there, but I don't have time for it. I wish I did. But Jalen Hurts gave that spark today. He gave that spark to this offense. Made it look so easy. I mean, plus he's mobile. Plus, what I really like about Jalen Hurts a lot is he knows how to work himself in the pocket with his feet. I love how he moves in the pocket. He's got really good vision in the pocket. He works into the pocket really well. Okay. Now, there are guys out there, other YouTubers, there are guys that know, stats very well, and there are guys that know statistics and how to throw and all that IQ football stuff. I don't really go into that, but I just look with my own 2 eyes to see what I saw, and that's it. That's pretty much why I'm here. So when I look at some of these guys play, I'm just like, wow. And I see Jalen Hurts is opening up this offense so much more. And not even that, but doing that read option, and giving it to Miles Sanders, giving him a good 5 to 6 yards. I thought Miles Sanders did as much as he could. Miles Sanders can only control what he could control in the backfield. Jordan Howard got some playing time. They were running Jordan Howard east to west. I don't know why. He's not that running back. He doesn't do that. Okay, north and south runner. I saw him running, I think, 2 plays that were east and west. And I was like, nah, you don't run him to the side. You got to run him straight up the middle and see what he could do. But this is I mean, Jalen Hurts gave the spark, and when he threw that touchdown to Greg Ward in the end zone, I was like, whoop. Well, Carson Wentz, I don't know. The news already came out this morning that Carson Wentz was on a short leash, okay? There were some rumors from Jay Glazer saying he heard from people that Carson Wentz on a short leash. Ian Rappaport tweeted out that Doug Pearson's on the hot seat. I mean, obviously he is. Isn't Howie Roseman on the hot seat? I mean, this is what I think. I think, honestly, I really think Howie Roseman's going to be here, and I don't want him to be here. I hope they get rid of both of these guys at the end of the year. I really hope so. I mean, look, I would be more mad about this loss, but I'm so used to losing now. It's just, how can I get so mad anymore? The Giants win against the Seahawks today. I'm like, of course, right? All scripted. Of course it does. It was like 14-5 or something like that, and I was sitting here and I'm like, of course it's scripted that way. The Giants have another quarterback that they're using, obviously Daniel Jones with the hamstring. And the Seahawks, of course, lose. You know what I mean? They could take the division. I don't even care at this point. I haven't cared really at this point because they could take this division. They can have a memory of 2020 to win this division. I really don't even want that memory. I could care less about it. This whole year has been horrible as it is right now. Been horrible. Okay? I don't even know what to really say about it anymore. I don't, but Hurts. And you know what? You look at the sideline. Did you guys see the sideline? Did you see when Hurts was talking with Wentz? And I don't know if you guys saw it. Hurts was talking to Wentz on the sideline, and then Hurts gave this look, and he walked away. And then after the second drive that Hurts, or after the second drive that Hurts had, he went to the sideline when they weren't on the field anymore. Hurts is with his teammates on the sideline. Hurts is on the bench talking to Alshon Jeffrey, talking to some of these receivers. And then you see Then you see Carson Wentz just staying on the sideline all by himself. I'm telling you, there's something wrong with this guy. And then there was one time when Carson Wentz got sacked twice. Okay, did he get sacked 50 times today? I don't even know. I think 49. I think he went up to 49 from 46 to. I think he got sacked 50 times. I'm not sure. But it was bad. It was really, really bad. I couldn't even watch. I mean, Jalen Hurts came and gave that spark, and then 12 weeks later, we put Jalen Reagor back on punt returns. Holy crap. We put Jalen Reagor back on punt returns after 12 weeks. Okay? And this guy gets a punt return touchdown. And look, you guys might think it's like a fairy tale dream, but when your offense scores a touchdown like that, it really affects your whole team. The defense was playing a little bit better, and that punt return touchdown from Jalen Reagor was fantastic. It was a spark. It literally changed the whole team. Now, do I agree with the play calling still? No, I whatever plays that Doug had for Jalen Hurts was just, it was just horrible. Okay? It is what it is. I actually thought we could get back into this game, but once our defense started to fall down even more, it was bad. Aaron Jones ran all the way down our throats for a touchdown. The tackling was horrible. It's just been horrible. It's been really bad. It's been really bad. Okay? Appreciate everybody being here today. 167 people in the chat. You guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please. I'm an Eagles YouTuber for the past 5 years. Been covering everything. If you guys haven't, hit the subscribe button. If you guys haven't liked the video either, hit the like button. You know how YouTube is. So yeah, I'm glad everybody's here to talk about this today because I'm not really mad about the loss. Really, like, how can I be mad? Like, we've lost 4 straight. Like, how can I? I'm used to seeing this team play like this all year. If Jalen Hurts doesn't start against the Saints, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. Of course, Doug wasn't going to answer that question. He wasn't going to answer that question at the end of the, obviously at the press conference, he wasn't going to answer it. But this is how bad this was. This was bad. And you know what? I think if Doug actually fixed some of his mistakes earlier this season, and he actually put in Hurts a lot earlier in the season, I don't know. We probably would have done a little bit more. I don't know at this point. Now, this is not me saying that Jalen Hurts is the guy. This is not me saying anything like that because I can't really say anything about Jalen Hurts. I wanted Carson just to be benched, whether Jalen Hurts was going to come in good, come in hot, come in bad, come in cold. Didn't care. I just wanted Carson benched for a game. I not even the rest of the season, just benched. But now, Carson Wentz, he just lost it. He's just lost it. Period. And you know what, guys? We need a rebuild with this coaching staff. And, some of these players have to go too. But at the other end of the coin, you can get rid of Alshon Jeffrey. You could trade Zach Ertz for a mid-round pick or a second-round pick, maybe a third. I don't know. Not a first, probably not. But you can get some draft compensation. Make sure Howie Roseman doesn't get his hands on any of it, period, whatsoever. You actually could go. You already got talent. And look at, I even forgot the pass to Jalen Reagor on the money on the sideline. I mean, it was such a perfect pass. I know it's one pass, but still, it was nice to see because Carson's not going to make that pass. Carson's not going to make that pass at all. It's not going to happen. The Eagles could I'm not saying turning around for the season. The Eagles could turn this team around in a matter of, maybe another year because honestly, they could actually get a lot done if Jeffrey Lurie decides to fire Doug Peterson and at least get rid of Howie Roseman, bring in a new GM. You know what? Another head coach might come in here and say, I don't want Carson Wentz. He's not my guy. Just like how Ron Rivera came in and tried Dwayne Haskins for a few weeks and just said, I'm done. Took his backup quarterback that he had when he was with the Panthers that was already on the roster and started him. It was his guy. The Doug and Wentz era, I don't know, guys. If the rumors came out this morning that Carson Wentz is on a short leash right now, then I don't know, because I figured Carson Wentz would be the quarterback for 2021. That's what I pretty much figured out, that he would be the quarterback. But as of right now, I don't think that's I don't know. Everything's so up in the air right now. Okay? Carson Wentz wouldn't have scored another touchdown. You think Carson Wentz was going to make that pass on 4th and 18, 4th and 19, whatever it was? It wasn't going to happen. It wasn't going to happen. Okay? And Doug just can't call. Doug just doesn't know how to. And it wasn't Doug. Obviously, Press Taylor had something to do with tonight, I guess. I don't know. Doug's holding a piece of paper in his hand, and he's reading stuff off. I don't know. The rumor was he was given more play calling to Press Taylor. Not Rich Sangrell. Not Sangrell. That was with the 49ers. That was with the Denver Broncos last year. Okay? Not Marty. But giving it to Press Taylor, a guy that played community college football. Okay? 32 years old. Really young. No coaching experience. He's a QB coach. Whatever they're teaching both of these guys, it ain't working. Especially Carson Wentz. It's not working. Okay? I told you guys from Wentz's injury, I told you guys he hasn't looked the same. I told you that the outside noise has got to him, and it has. The rumors came out that Wentz was mad about the Jalen Hurts pick. I could tell on the sideline that it's bothering him. I could tell just by looking at it. I'm going to make a separate video on this definitely tomorrow or tonight, because it's really important. Because I'm seeing Jalen Hurts and Carson talk, and then Jalen Hurts gives this little and walks away. And then Jalen Hurts is hanging out with his receivers on the bench, and he's talking to everybody, and Wentz is just by himself up front on the sideline. It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me at all. And look, we might disagree on things about Carson Wentz, but you know what? At the end of the day, we want to win. At the end of the day, we want to get another Super Bowl. We want a second Super Bowl ring. We want championships. At the end of the day, we all agree. Okay? I might not like what you guys have to say. You might not like what I have to say, but damn, I respect what you have to say, because you know what? We want to win. And we'll do anything to change this team to win. Okay? The defense, Jim Schwartz, Howie Roseman comes into this too, because he is in charge of the roster. Hargrave got another sack. We came in, and I said to myself, it was too easy. It was a 3-and-out for Green Bay at the beginning of the game. I was like, it's way too easy. I'm like, they just had it was just a bad series for Green Bay. Javon Hargrave got a sack today, and he really didn't do anything the rest of the game. Honestly. At the end, look, I felt bad for Jalen Hurts the past few weeks. It is what it is. I felt bad for him just sitting on the sideline wanting to go in so badly. But even if Jalen Hurts doesn't play good in this game tonight, he had some bad throws, he had a throw that was tipped, I think, for a pick today. But you know what? At the end of the day, am I expecting him to come in and be a superstar? No, not at all. Not at all. I can't wait. I cannot wait to react to 94 WIP tomorrow morning. I can't wait to react to that, because it's atrocious the way this offense is playing. The longest, and then we were at our 2-yard line, 5-yard line. Carson Wentz throws a bomb to Dallas Goedert, and then 3 and out. I mean, he gets that one big play, and then he can't stay consistent on the same drive ever. He throws this long ball to Dallas Goedert, oh, nice. And then that's it. Zach Ertz looked horrible with Wentz. Jalen Hurts made a nice completion to Zach Ertz. I think he played better with Jalen Hurts. Whole thing is just a pure mess. It's been a mess. It's going to be a mess the rest of the season. The Eagles need to double down, fire some people, get some stuff going. Okay, make some move. You don't have to make moves now, but get ready, because other teams are going to be competing for, other coaches to get to their teams, because this I can't watch this. I mean, I watch it regardless. I watch the whole game regardless, but I can't watch this anymore. Like, this is a joke. Like, we look like the laughing stock of the NFL. We look like the new Cleveland Browns right now. This is how bad this looks. Okay, this is how bad this looks. We got a new subscriber, 84 Music One. Thanks for the subscription, bro. Thanks for joining the squad. You guys haven't subscribed to the channel. You are new. Join this channel, even if you're a fan of another team. Love everybody. Definitely. Okay, if you guys have not either, hit the like button for this video. When you hit the like button, you do support the channel, and it really goes a long way, so I do appreciate that. I just came out with new merchandise, top right hand of the screen from Teespring. Got some new merchandise out. Just hit over 10,000 subscribers, and I still can't believe it till this day. So it's been a long time coming, and I appreciate everybody being here to go through this whole thing together. No, I really do appreciate everybody being here today. So, this needs to. What's the next move? What is the next move for the Eagles? I really don't know. We have the Saints coming into town next week, the top team in the NFC. I mean, I don't even know what to do. I don't know what to say. What are we supposed to do next week? We're gonna lose. I mean, that's definite. Okay, let's get that down straight. Let's get that straight real quick. We're gonna lose that game. We're losing that game. But this Jalen Hurts needs to start next week. I was surprised he was even in 3 series. I couldn't believe it. He actually stayed more than a play. I was so excited. I rooted for the kid. I was rooting for Wentz too, but it's just like after like the 4th, 5th drive, I was like, get him off the field. Yeah, like, just get him off the field. It's done. It's done. Done deal. It's over with. And then, you know what? If Jim Schwartz, if they get rid of him, I won't care. If he stays, I really won't care. I don't think he has everything. I really don't think he has everything on this defense. He doesn't. I mean, he really doesn't. I mean, it's bad. You know, Darius Slay, Slay has just been playing hurt, and that's just how he's been playing. Been playing hurt. Okay? I don't think he's lost a step. I just think he's hurt. I don't know. And I can't get my hopes up about Jalen Hurts either in this offense, because I don't know. I just wanted Wentz to be hurt. I'm hurt. Oh my God. I just wanted Wentz to. I'm thinking about 20 million things at one time. I just want Carson Wentz to be hurt. Oh God, no, I didn't say that. I meant, I don't even know. I just want him to get benched. I can't even watch it. I can't. Like, he's so sloppy in the pocket, and that's why I really like Tony Romo. I really like Tony Romo covering this game today, because he was even saying that Carson Wentz is moving in the pocket as soon as he gets the ball. Like, there were times where he ran for a first down. He got lucky a couple times running for a first down. Sorry, that was the inner me. I don't know. I don't want anybody hurt, but this has to stop. I mean, it's too late. It's too late. It's too late now to do anything in this division. The Giants could take it. I don't care. They ain't winning the Super Bowl. They ain't going anywhere this year. They don't got a good team this year. They got a bad team this year. Okay? They got a bad team this year. Either, you know what, a loss is a loss, but you know what? They've probably been the best team in a bad division. And obviously, they've only lost. I think when they were 0-5, they were only losing by like 3 points or a little bit more than that. Not too much. Okay? But this is an evaluation period now. Honestly, there's no point. There's no point to try to, scheme and do whatever you got to do against whatever team you got to face the rest of the season, obviously. Okay? I don't know. But Hurts came in there and he lit it up. I mean, I'm not saying lit it up like crazy, but he did more than what Wentz did all year. I mean, at least, there's a lot of Carson Wentz lovers out there. And look, I love the guy too, but I have to be critical. I'm critical of Jalen Hurts too. He didn't have a good day, but the guy looked nervous. I mean, I'd be nervous going in there. Like, I would be nervous in 2 seconds going in there. No doubt in my mind I'd be nervous. But what is it going to hurt to put him in the game? What does it hurt to start him? What is it going to hurt to bench Carson Wentz, make him think, make him think? Let me tell you something. Jalen Love from the Green Bay Packers, they drafted him, in the second round? Did Aaron Rodgers cry about it? Did Aaron Rodgers just competed with that. The front office said, we're drafting the quarterback. We think Aaron Rodgers is close to being done. And Aaron Rodgers has proved everybody wrong. Carson Wentz has done the complete opposite of what Aaron Rodgers did when they drafted a quarterback in Jalen Love. Okay? That's the huge difference. That's the huge difference in this whole thing. Okay? So, I really don't know what to say about it. I really don't. It was really hard to watch. But when I saw, Jalen Reagor at the punt return, that touchdown to Greg Ward, we haven't seen Greg Ward do anything. We haven't seen nobody do anything, guys. Nothing. They were using those two tight end sets. It looked like it was working for a little while, and then the runs were starting to get predictable. Jordan Howard pretty much had a few good runs, and then that was pretty much it. He was getting tackled at the line of scrimmage. Miles Sanders, what happened to put Miles Sanders in the Boston Scott had that big run when Jalen Hurts came in. What happened to? I don't even know. I don't know how to say it because it makes no. Jordan Love, sorry, Jalen Love, Jordan Love. I can forget his. I don't watch him, so yeah, I just know what happened where he was drafted. That's all. My bad. Because I just don't care. But yeah. What do we do from here? What do we do from? I honestly don't know. I really don't know. Carson just needed this. He needed to be. He had to get sit down. He needed to. And I figured after that touchdown, Carson Wentz was going to be back in the game, and he didn't. He actually didn't. And I was actually happy about that. I'm happy about Carson Wentz not coming back in the game. He don't deserve to play. He don't deserve to play. He's getting paid what? And Miles Sanders, I was talking about him before I lost my thought. And Miles Sanders, what happened to him in the passing game? We used to use him in the passing game all the time, especially last year. We used him in the passing game like crazy. And now it's like Doug took over this offense. And finally now, after weeks, we're using a bruiser back. Finally, after weeks, we actually run the ball. I don't even think we still ran the ball. I don't even think we run the ball enough. Even for this game, I don't think we ran enough, to be honest with you. I'm sick of Carson Wentz's looks on his face, and he's clapping after Jalen Hurts touchdown. Let me tell you something. He was crapping his pants when he got that touchdown. He was crapping his pants so hard. Oh my God. He didn't know what to do. And then I figured they're going to put Carson Wentz back in the game, and then he's going to be Mr. Hero, like Mr. Big Time, Big Shot going downfield, the usual. Okay? I'm not saying that, like I said before, I'm not saying Jalen Reagor is Mr. Big Time. I'm not saying any of that because all I wanted was Carson to be benched, whether Hurts is going to go in and be good or bad. I didn't care if Jalen Hurts is going to be good or bad. All I cared about was Carson. Just give it to Carson. Just tell him sit. That's all. That's all I wanted. Get it through his head that he's not playing well. He knows he's not playing well. I think, honestly, I watched a video on Thomas Peterson. I forgot his name, but he's on Twitter a lot. He does videos on YouTube he goes over all the plays for certain players. He showed the Browns game with Jalen Reagor, and he was open so many times in that game, okay? Not even just that, but Carson threw so many, and he makes these receivers catch these really impossible balls. He makes the catch harder than it has to be. He makes every throw harder than it has to be, and I can't stand it. And these receivers have to go back and try to catch the ball. I mean, underthrowing balls. Dallas Goedert, last week Dallas Goedert was down the field twice, wide open on a go route, and he underthrew the ball. I mean, it's ridiculous. You know, do I think Jalen Hurts needs he has mechanic issues? Yeah, of course, but the guy has barely played football. This is the first time he actually played a whole series. The first time he played a whole series. What am I supposed to do with that? What am I supposed to? He looked nervous. Well, I'd be nervous. Trust me, like I've been nervous in football games plenty of times, especially my first varsity. My first college game, I was crapping my pants. Are you kidding me? Because the speed of the game is just totally different. It just is. I'm not on board with Wentz. I'm just not on board with him. Like, I look, if he becomes a quarterback in 2021, I'll support him. I don't care. He's my quarterback. Whoever's the quarterback, whoever's there, it is what it is. But I can't sit here and be like, oh, you know, one more game for Carson. Let's give him another game. You know, I can't do it anymore. I just can't. I can't roll with it anymore. I can't. My head's gonna explode. It's already exploded probably 1 million times this year already. Okay. But what to do? Like what is there to do now? I don't know. What is there to do with this team now? You go in, the Saints are coming to the link. Malcolm Jenkins coming back, coming home. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen in this. Jalen Hurts better start next week. That's all I'm saying. He better start. He deserves to start. He deserves to start. Okay? I don't care how much Carson's getting paid. I don't care if it turns out to be a bad contract, because right now it looks like a really bad contract. Just bad. Alshon Jeffrey, bad contract. Javon Hargrave, bad contract. Darius Slay, he's probably worked out better than we've expected to any corner to be, and we're picking on Darius Slay, but look what else we have on the field. Roby Coleman, I mean, horrible. Top 5 slot corner, yeah, nah. Okay? Avonte Maddox, he was getting beat every single play. Every single play. Devontae Adams, I love that. That guy is a receiver, man. That guy is so physical. After he gets the ball in his hands, he is so physical. Like, he will get as many yards as he can possibly get. He's not afraid of nothing when he gets that ball in his hands. Period. Aaron Jones, yeah. Alexander, the cornerback, one of the best corners in the league. Great job. Alshon Jeffrey, get off the field already. You can't run. You can't get open. You had a PI call on you, an OPI called on you when we threw the ball. You caught it. I didn't even know it was a push off because it happened so fast. Alshon Jeffrey's got I can't even stand him either. But down the road, guys, you got to figure this out right now. Down the road, you're gonna have to find out. Here's the things you're gonna have to find out. You're gonna find out that if another head coach comes in here, right, and Carson Wentz isn't, and if Carson Wentz is still here by the time we get a new coach, that head coach could be like, that's not my guy. I'd rather have Jalen Hurts. And some people were telling me, trade Hurts and get some picks. Is that even a good idea now? Maybe this year is a blessing in disguise, because I know Jalen Reagor can play better than what he's doing. The scheme, the route combinations that they have him running, it just makes no sense. Okay? The offensive line did not play good at all. Jason Peters, he's hurt again, foot injury. Grandpa Moses is hurt again. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Are you surprised? Because I'm not surprised. Okay? The whole offensive line, they fell apart. It just fell apart. But there were plenty of times where Carson had plenty of time. There was they even showed it on TV. I mean, Romo was even talking about how much time he had in the pocket today. He had plenty of time. There was one play where everyone got blocked. Carson went up and there was nobody near him, and he was sitting there and he still could make the throw. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous what we have to go through. But 180 people in the chat, guys. If you haven't subscribed to the squad, please subscribe to the channel. Do appreciate that. Obviously, check out some other videos if you do. You won't regret it. We do this. We're always on. We're always doing stuff. I'm actually getting over being sick. I feel like I'm still sick today. So I've been sick the past like 3 days. So I'm trying to fight through it. I'm very tired. If you guys haven't hit the like button either on this video, hit the like button. It comes a long way. When you hit the like button, you're supporting the channel. It really does go a long way. You know how YouTube is. So appreciate everybody with that. You guys haven't checked out the merch. Obviously, it just came out with merch a few days ago. Top right-hand side on teespring.com. If you guys haven't checked it out, check the description below for the merch as well if you guys have not. I haven't sold any merch yet, but hopefully someone buys one t-shirt soon. I'm going to buy a few samples, do some giveaways soon, so I'm actually really excited about that for everybody. So, and Ty now says Wentz goes out immediately, entire team looks 10 times better. You see what a touchdown would someone go, a quarterback goes in there, it throws a touchdown 4th and 18, and look what it did. It gave us a punt return touchdown from Jalen Reagor. And our defense actually played a little bit better. Not for long, but they played more physical. And I saw, even when we kicked the ball off to them after that touchdown, we just punched someone downfield. I loved it. I thought it was amazing. I was really excited. Like, wow. But this is what happens when you don't correct your mistakes early in the season, because Doug's ego has got us to this point. Doug's ego has definitely got us to this point. I can't wait to see what excuses he has. I can't wait to see the excuses that he has. He's going out the door. I mean, 95% sure Doug Pierce is getting fired. Even Ian Rappaport tweeted out today. I'm going to say it again. Ian Rappaport tweeted out this morning that Doug is on the hot seat. And he said it just like that. Doug is on the hot seat. Definitely. They mentioned, I think, I don't know if it was the Titans coach. I think Flores, or I forgot his name. They mentioned 2 coaches. Doug was one of them. So, I actually got more excited. And you know what? This defense is just too up and down. Like last week, they did a really good job. Obviously, they lost, but this offense didn't produce nothing. If Carson Wentz was in this game today from start to finish, we wouldn't have more than 3 points. It wouldn't happen, period. Wouldn't happen. He allows himself to throw one good pass downfield, and then that's it. And then 3 and out. I mean, that's it. They catch one guy wide open. Carson Wentz hits him right on there, and that's it. It's like over after that. It's embarrassing at this point. So, Blue Silver says Dak is better than Wentz. He is. He is better than Wentz. That's definite. If we played with that first Cowboys game we played, if Dak Prescott was in that game, we would have got destroyed that game. This is coming off a bye week. Okay, coming off of a bye week. Our team was more healthy than ever that game. And we couldn't do anything against the Cowboys. And Carson Wentz played as bad as Ben DiNucci did. 3rd string quarterback for the Cowboys. That's how bad he played. I'm tired of this defense not getting any interceptions. I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of us not creating turnovers. I'm tired when we're losing and they celebrate stupid tackles. Like Jalen Mills promoting himself to go to the Pro Bowl on Twitter is like a complete joke. The Bum Bowl. He's promoting himself to go to the Bum Bowl maybe, but not the Pro Bowl. I mean, that's how much of a joke that is. Roby Coleman, trash. Vontae Maddox, definitely trash. Cravon LeBlanc, I don't know if he was even in the game today. I'm not even sure. Okay? No idea. This team could turn around. This team could definitely turn around. I'm not even... This year could be a blessing in disguise, guys. It really can. It really can be. Because between the amount of players we get draft compensation for, and you could have a good team next year. And I'm not just saying that. The Giants, let them enjoy this year. 2020 is a nice memory for anything. Go ahead. I don't even want to remember 2020. If you guys are excited about go to the playoffs in 2020, great, because you're not passing the Saints, you're not passing the damn Chiefs. It ain't happening. Okay? Leading up to that point, it's not going to happen. Doesn't even matter at this point. So we got a super chat from hold on, I don't want to read this wrong. Sticks94 Burke says, "Call me crazy. That touchdown pass from Hurts was the most electrifying play of the season." I agree. Like, I never saw a pass like that all season from Carson Wentz. Did not see one all season long. Really? That was that exciting? No. It's true. It's totally true. You're not wrong. I jumped up out of the couch and I was screaming. I was so excited. I mean, even if we knew maybe we're going to lose this game, but I was still excited about it. And then you know what did? It really took Carson down another level. As soon as that happened, it took Carson down another level. That was the best feeling in the world. And Carson's like, oh God damn it. He's flipping. He's like, oh no. He's flipping out in his helmet. He's got his helmet on. And I'm like, he is like, yeah, he's clapping all right. I'm like, if they put him back in, there's no way. I mean, if Doug puts it back in, I swear to God, I would have flipped out. I would have flipped. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, that's what he said, Trex here. That's what he said. It's crazy, guys. It's crazy how much one little change could actually do to an offense. Like, one change could really take the whole team to another level. Well, the defense, end up flipping anyway. But Jalen Reagor on the punt return, I'm like, wow. We haven't seen a punt return touchdown probably since Darren Sproles. I don't even know when was the last time we had a punt return touchdown. I don't even remember. Probably Darren Sproles. I don't even know. Our special teams haven't been the same since 2000. I think 2014 was pretty much the last year we had good special teams. 2014 to 15 in between those 2 years. I told you guys since the first game of the season, I said something's wrong with Doug, something's wrong with Carson Wentz. And everybody just gave me crap because of that. Everybody just said, nah, I don't know what I'm talking about. Told you. Telling you. And it's been the same ever since. The game that probably, obviously the first game of the season where we went up 17-0, I figured, wow, we were doing really well. The passes were on point, and we fell apart after that. The Washington football team came back and won that game. We pretty much, wow. The Eagles already have Jalen Reagor in this offense right now. Okay, Dallas Goedert is going to be on this roster. Zach Ertz is going to be gone. You go out in this draft and you want to make some noise depending on what you want to do. Top 10 pick this year, fine with it. I'm fine with it. Don't matter to me. It really doesn't matter to me at all. We have I can't. I've been looking at the screen for so long. We have a super chat from Lost in Rever. It says, do you think Jalen Hurts has the potential to be the Eagles' version of Dak Prescott? I'm an Arizona Cardinals and Oklahoma Sooners fan. I definitely see a similarity between Dak Prescott and Jalen Hurts because of obviously the read option, and I definitely see it, but obviously overall I can't really compare the two because, Dak's played more football than Jalen Hurts. But I know what you're getting at, and you're a Sooners fan, so you probably know more about Jalen Hurts than I do. Probably know a lot. Obviously, I I know he was benched for Tua when he was at Alabama, and came to the Sooners, had a good year, and then everybody fell in love with him. So, according to these, when you look at Dak Prescott, you look at Jalen Hurts, I see the similarities, but it's far fetched. We're too far away from what we can see right now, because if God forbid, if Jalen Hurts becomes a starting quarterback, just say, okay, I'm just saying, okay, relax. I'm just saying, if he becomes a starting quarterback in 2021, Jalen Hurts is going to have a whole offseason. Jalen Hurts, hopefully we have a normal offseason, obviously, with this stuff that's going on right now. It's hard. These guys barely had grass time. I don't blame any of this on COVID. None of it. I don't care. You know why I don't care? Because all these teams in the NFL had to deal with the same thing. Why? Because we have to feel bad for the Eagles because of COVID? Yeah, all those, those soft people out there. I'm trying to not, go crazy about it, but you have these soft people out there like, oh, well, it's COVID and they didn't get on the field enough. And yeah, I know they didn't have 4 preseason games. They didn't have rookie mini camp. I obviously know this. I know the dates. I know when stuff happens. I cover it all year. Okay. I cover it all year. Jalen Hurts needs to start next week. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Carson Wentz can't play another down. Can't. At this point, he can't. Really can't. You need to see what you have. Because if you don't see what you have now with Jalen Hurts, you're gonna start Carson the rest of these games, and then what? Then by the next offseason, they're gonna be like, we don't know because he barely played. Obviously, because you guys didn't put him in the game enough. Didn't put him in the game enough. Okay, that's what I'm saying. It's crazy. It's crazy how everything works out. It really does. If Doug Peterson put his ego away, stop making himself look stupid at press conferences, stop blaming your players, stop blaming your execution. Obviously, your execution is because of your play calling. Your execution because your route combinations are horrible. Whatever routes these guys are running are horrible. This offense, I didn't like the package that he had Jalen Hurts. I didn't even like it. I didn't like it at all. Okay, I didn't like it whatsoever. It was bad. It was pretty bad. Okay? At the end of the day, we're not winning the division. At the end of the day, we're not going to the Super Bowl. Okay? Jeffrey Lurie needs to step in and do his job. Once they start making coaching changes, once they start firing people, we know that they're looking to next year. Okay? Once they start doing that, we're looking to next year. When they don't fire anybody, they still think Doug said it's a quote unquote salvageable season. And then people go up and they tell me, oh, if we trade Carson Wentz, what if he plays better somewhere else? You know why some of these players are playing better in other places like Rasul Douglas and Sidney Jones, LJ Fort? Some of these guys are playing better. They're playing better because our coaching is not good. They're playing better because it's coaching. When players leave a place, they've had way too many up and down years. And it's obviously on the player, but once they leave and go to another team and play better, it's just coaching. This coaching staff is horrible. It's horrible. And if the rumors are true about Howie Roseman taking, Rager over Justin Jefferson and, just taking these other guys. Look, I like Jalen Rager a lot. I think he can do a lot. He shows a lot. Okay? This offense is not helping Jalen Rager whatsoever, period. It's not helping his case. The NFL is already putting him as a bust already. I just don't think he's a bust. There were some times where I thought, then I'm hearing Aaron Moorhead's press conference the other day, that injury did set him back a little bit. Both injuries that he had kind of set him back a little bit, which I could understand. So that's probably the issue. But seeing other videos from other content creators, well, not of just the Eagles, but just guys that go over the playbook and stuff and go over videotape of some of these players. Jalen Rager was open so many times this year. Carson just was blind the whole year. Wentz is going to be the next Josh McCown of the league. He's just gonna go from one team to another team to another team. I don't think he's gonna go anywhere. I don't think he's gonna play better anywhere else. I just don't, because if he has these issues with just mechanics, it's obviously because of a quarterback coach and the scheme that we're running. 4th and 18, 4th and 19. When Carson started rolling out, I'm like, okay, where's the play? And there were times where people aren't open. So it's everything. It's the offensive line. It's the scheme. It's everything. But Carson is the third highest quarterback since last week. He was the third highest quarterback to have the most pocket time in the league. Okay? And Wentz he's got no mobility. It's gone. The mobility is gone. There's no more mobility with Carson Wentz anymore. It's gone. It's done. So after tonight's done, I'm gonna go probably make a video about something else about this team. I don't know. And then probably check out these press conferences tonight. And then tomorrow, 94 WIP, we'll check that out. And I can't wait. I can't wait to react to this tomorrow morning. I can't wait. So 215 people in the chat running strong still. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, I appreciate it if you guys do. A lot more coming up for you guys. Obviously, some collabs are coming up, some live streams. I'm trying to do some collabs with some people, but obviously with schedules. So if you guys haven't hit the sub button, hit that sub button. If you guys haven't hit the like button either, hit the like button. When you hit the like button, you're supporting the channel. It does a lot for me, and I appreciate it. This channel just hit over 10,000 subscribers. I mean, I'm so happy about that, and it's because of you guys that this channel keeps going, obviously. And I'm just a passionate fan that just sees with his eyes and just talks football. That's it. I played football. I played college football. I played D2 football. So, I've played the game before. Obviously, you guys probably don't know that, but I'm just saying it now. But appreciate everybody being here. Oh man. I just what we did with Mike Rowe last year in 2019, what we did with him last year, we were really complaining about it, and we took it for granted because we actually played very well. We actually had some really good plays. We actually had a lot of good plays downfield and did a really good job. And then Doug takes over this offense, and we think that most of the ideas from Mike Rowe came from Doug Peterson. But that's not the truth, because Doug doesn't like using the bruiser back. All Doug cares about is his tight ends. That's all he cares about. The one thing I know that Doug can do well is use his tight ends. He knows how to use them well. He does. I'm not a fan of Zach Ertz. I'm just not. Like, love the guy for what he's done for us, but I'm about the logo more than the player. I could care less about the player. If you can't play for us, don't play for us. It is what it is. Carson Wentz can't play for us anymore. As of this year, okay? I said to myself, he's going to be the quarterback in 2021. I figured, hey, but Carson on a short leash? What does that mean? Does that mean he's on a short leash for starting, or is he on a short leash to actually not be the quarterback of this team anymore going forward in the future? Okay? Look at the New York Jets right now. I mean, they got beat with 5 seconds left on the clock. I mean, look what they're going through right now. We think we have it bad. I mean, we actually have a roster, but we can't do anything with it. I mean, our offense could have done a lot. We had more ceiling with this offense. We had more ceiling with this offense this year. Okay. We had a lot more ceiling. Okay. We could have done a lot better this year. That's definite. I mean, that's totally definite. But Howie Roseman cannot overturn. I mean, he can do whatever he wants, but I know he's in charge, but common sense is common sense. When you miss guys like DK Metcalf and pick JJ Arcega-Whiteside, and this is the guy that quote unquote said about JJ Arcega-Whiteside before the season started that he looks good at practice, looks like a different player. This guy's not even dressed up for games. He's not even dressed up for games. Like, that's how crazy it is. I mean, it's actually that bad. I honestly think the New York Jets could beat us right now. I honestly think that could happen. I honestly think they could actually beat us because it's crazy. It's a crazy year. Devin Baker says, you bring up a very interesting point, friend, but Hurts looks better. He could throw, he made mistake, he could run, and has a positive effect on the team. I'm glad you brought that up. I think he is a positive for this team. I think the morale of this team is better with Jalen Hurts. Just from that. And what I saw on the sideline, I don't know who Carson Wentz was fighting with on the sideline early, when he got sacked those 2 times. Okay, when he got sacked twice, he was on the sideline throwing his hand. Dude, I'm tired of him. Just go away. I'm tired. I don't care how much money's tied up to him. I don't even care. I don't even care anymore. I'm just done. I'm just done with him. Like, I'm done of looking at his face. I'm just done with his excuses every day. I'm just done. I hope I hope there's a Jalen Hurts press conference tonight. I hope there was. He better, because he threw a touchdown tonight. The only touchdown of the game. Jake Elliott misses an extra point. Why am I not surprised? The Eagles brought in 2 other kickers, and they didn't even make the team. How are they evaluating these guys? I don't get how they evaluate some of these guys. I really don't. No, and Wentz is not even around his teammates ever. He's never around his teammates. You know for a fact something's going on. He's never around his teammates ever. Ever. Doesn't matter. And guys, like, I don't care about the loss. Like, we lost. Okay. It doesn't matter to me. I don't know. How you can't. There's nothing that you could fix right now. You got to roll with the punches, swallow the pill, and just continue what you've been doing all season long. And that's it. That's what you got to do. There's nothing else we could do about it. We got to roll with the punches. You know, we're going to lose next week. I have us losing the rest of our schedule. I said this for as soon as we started against the Seahawks. I said, this is it. I said, we're losing. I said, if we won the Giants game, we won the Browns game, you know, we could have a little tiny bit of a chance. But since we lost both of those games, lose against the Seahawks, we're going to lose against the Saints. We're going to lose against the Cardinals. We're going to lose against the Cowboys. We're going to lose against the Washington football team again. It's going to happen. So it's just, you know, it's hard. It's you know, you can't. And then when a team plays this bad, you can't let it ruin your day. You can't. You just can't. They're not worth it. They're making millions of dollars. Sorry, that's Xbox notification. You can't don't let the Eagles ruin your day. That's why I was so excited not to have a Thanksgiving game. I was very excited for that because I was like, you know what, screw that. Because Thanksgiving games I hate because I'm more focused on the Eagles than my family and everything else going on that day. Don't let the Eagles ever ruin your day for anything. Don't let this ruin your day, your night. Don't flip out because honestly, are you surprised they lost? Are you surprised that they're playing like this? Are you surprised Doug is still acting the same way? You know what this guy said at halftime? He was pretty much like, oh, we need to stop. He was pretty much stating the obvious of what we were doing. We need to stop getting penalties. We need to stop shooting ourselves in the foot. I mean, he was just saying the obvious of what this team was doing wrong. The only way they're going to figure this out, they have to start Jalen Hurts the rest of the year. They have to. They have to. Dang says Giants aren't. I could care less if the Giants are in first place. They could take this division. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't. They're not going anywhere. Okay? They pretty much said to us last year because Carson Wentz put the team on his back the last month of the season, beat out the NFC East. And they pretty much said, oh, you guys played in a real crappy division, blah, blah, blah. And they're playing in a real crappy division, too. I don't care what it is. It doesn't mean because they lost by 3 points, 3 or more points, a lot of games this year. It doesn't mean next year they're going to be the same way. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean they're going to be better. It doesn't mean they're going to be worse. It doesn't mean anything. It's a year-to-year league. A lot of changes are going to be made between all 4 of these teams in the NFC East. A lot is going to be changing. So these Giant fans that are like, oh, we won. Division is ours. Take the division. I don't care, because after you guys lose, it is what it is. And then after that game, they're going to say how much of a good future they're going to have. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. I don't know. All I care about is this team right now. I could care less what they're doing. I don't care. I'm going to watch, obviously, the playoffs. I always watch the playoffs. I always watch the Super Bowl every year. But I don't care. I don't care what they do. Don't matter to me. You know? You could set yourself up for some good stuff this year, because you know what? You're going to have a top 5 pick of the draft. You could have a top 5 pick. You could probably have the 3rd overall pick this year, honestly, at this point. You have a top 5 pick, and you could do some really good things with it. You really can. Get some draft picks for Zach Ertz. Try to get rid of Alshon Jeffrey in any way. I don't care if you get a 7th round pick for him. I just want him gone. I don't know why he's even playing. I really don't. I mean, the guy had 1 reception the past 3 weeks. 2. Actually, no, 1, because he got the push off. Got the OPI in this game. And then he gives that, it's just ridiculous. Got another super chat from Sticks94. Burke says at Wentz press conference, he gave no credit to Hurts for the touchdown. Of course he's not. Of course he's not going to give... dude, you honestly think Carson Wentz is going to give Hurts any praise? Because that's going to make, if Carson Wentz praises Jalen Hurts, then he's going to think that maybe Wentz has given up. You know what I mean? I don't know. He's stupid. I give up. All I know is that, look, the defense is a mess. The defense, there's too much money in that defensive line because there's so much money in that defensive line right now. We're suffering. We pretty much just grabbed. We did too much of. We brought Jalen Mills back. We brought Roddy McLeod back. We just brought all these players that used to be here for the Super Bowl, and that's what happened. Like they need to get younger and move on. Like Mills, bye. Roddy McLeod, bye. See you later. As soon as they started re-signing some of these guys back this past offseason, I was like, oh, here we go. They're going to re-sign all of our old players we used to have here. Yeah, Darius Slay didn't play well today. And then I think he barely practiced. I don't even think he practiced this week too much because I think he was limited, but I don't think he did much this week. He was playing hurt from last game. I think he has a messed up knee and an ankle now. I'm not even sure at this point. Vinny Curry, bye. I mean, a lot of these guys are going to be gone. Like, it's Javon Hargrave is such a bad contract. I don't even know. I'd rather keep Malik Jack. I don't even know at this point. I don't. Like, that pass rush was bad. It was bad. It wasn't good today. Aaron Rodgers had so much time to throw a ball to the point where he could have knitted a sweater. I mean, he could have knitted a whole bed sheet for EDP 445. I mean, that's how bad. That's how much time he had. Okay? That's how much time he had. It was just a mess. Just a total mess. Boy, Colton wants to know some stuff. Oh my God. I can't take this coaching seriously. I can't take any of these players seriously. I mean, the players can only do so much, but Alshon Jeffrey's taking snaps away from John Hightower and Travis Fulgham. Travis Fulgham, I'm just like, the guy was leading receiving yards since week 4 of the season. And Alshon Jeffrey gets healthy, and guess what? He takes snaps away. Just imagine if we had Marquise Goodwin here. He'd be taking snaps away from somebody else. We'd have old veteran, has-been receivers on this team. And Marquise Goodwin hasn't had a good season since 2017, so I don't even want to hear it, okay? Marquise Goodwin had a 1,000-yard season in 17. That was the last time he was actually good because he's been hurt every single year, okay? I'm just tired of it. Don't want to even go through it. 220 people in the chat. Appreciate everybody being here tonight. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. It's free. And check out some of my other videos if you guys want to before you subscribe, and just check everything out. We do collabs and go over the Eagles every single day. This channel does not go to sleep ever unless, like, I'm sick and going to die soon. I don't know. But if you guys haven't hit that like button either, hit the like button. It really does help support the channel a lot. Appreciate everybody being here today. Giving the like on this video really does help a lot, so trust me. Just this channel just hit over 10,000 subscribers, which I still can't believe. I'm still not over it. I know it's, you know, like a schoolgirl dreaming about something, but no, it's still can't get over it. I appreciate everybody and their support. I think Jalen Reagor is a nice piece to what you can add more to, honestly. I think you could add a lot more to this receiver core. I would like Greg Ward re-signed. I think he is good. I think he does get separation. I think he does a lot more. I think when there's a good scheme involved with Greg Ward, I think he's not the fastest guy either. That's why I was trying to figure out, why is Greg Ward doing punt returns? The guy's not fast. It took him 12 weeks to put Jalen Reagor at punt return. Okay? 12 weeks. At punt return. Okay. I don't know why, Doug. But it is what it is. So, yeah, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. All right, Bobby. See you later, bro. I can't wait to see this reaction for Doug Peterson tomorrow. I can't wait. I actually can't wait to see it tomorrow. I'm really excited to see what Doug is going to be mumbling and going to make himself look stupid tomorrow. It's going to be just something we have to deal with, guys. Something we have to deal with the rest of the season and just get it done. Call it a season. I mean, I absolutely respect the fact that Doug put in Hurts and didn't put Carson Wentz after that touchdown, because I figured he needed a spark. So I figured after that touchdown, Carson Wentz was going to be back in the game. Okay? I figured he was going to be back in the game. And I was wrong. Kept him in for 3 series. I was happy about that. That was a nice little, like, yes, us fans deserve to see Jalen Hurts play. Us fans deserve to see this team at least give us a glimpse of hope, a glimpse of light at the end of the tunnel a little bit, that something is going in the right something needs to happen. You know what I mean? Just something at this point. But it's going to get crazy, but I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, we could wake up tomorrow and Doug's fired. I mean, we could. Jordan Howard is on this team right now, and, they could keep him. He's got 1 more year left on his contract. I don't know how much it's going to be. It shouldn't be much. But, you had Elijah Holyfield on this roster, and Deuce Staley. Like, he doesn't sugarcoat anything at these press conferences. Like, Deuce Staley said, Elijah Holyfield had a really good camp, and then they activated him for 1 game, and then guess what? He didn't even get to play. I mean, what was even the point? He was just a body. He was just a body in case of injury. That's all he was that game. Eagles have Land says Hurts should improve with first team reps. I agree. He should have first team week. But we're going to see. We got the Saints next week. And if Hurts doesn't start, then that's on. It's just going to get Doug's just going to get fired regardless, but it's just going to make him look even worse than he already has been. I think this team is going to rally around Jalen Hurts. I think they want to rally around Jalen Hurts. Because if you think this defense, those guys shouldn't talk either because they've been so inconsistent all year. But, there's people say they don't take sides when there's quarterbacks on the field. Let me tell you something. As much as Carson has been playing this bad, any other coach would have benched him by now. Any other coach would have benched him by now. I mean, that's definite. That's definite. We got Sticks94 with another super chat. What's going on, man? Says Howie has to go first. We could have landed D. Cook, Metcalf, Adams, and more. Who's the last Pro Bowler we drafted? Fletcher Cox. Ridiculous. Yeah. Carson Wentz, Fletcher Cox, and Trent Cole. And honestly, did Howie Roseman... In 50 picks, I think he's only drafted 2 Pro Bowlers in 50 picks. Before Howie Roseman was the GM, in 18 years, we drafted 14 Pro Bowlers in 18 years. Think about that. No joke. It's no joke. Bobby says, Joey, I want to see Doug with another QB. It's Carson, bro. I'm telling you. It's both, bro. It's not just Carson. It's both. It's both of them. Just because Jalen Hurts threw a touchdown in Doug's scheme doesn't say his scheme is great, okay? I don't think you guys are looking at the big picture of we're not running the ball enough. He even admitted today. He admitted at halftime. He said we've kind of eluded from the run. He already knows that he's doing the wrong thing. Yeah, Anthony Freeman says Herbig is much better than Peters by a mile. He is. Herbig is fantastic. I think the one bright spot you have going to the future is his offensive line. Now, Jason Kelce has one more year left on his contract, so that's something to see. But this offensive line is set for a few years. I mean, it is. I think center is the only thing we really have to see. Other than that, I like it. I like everybody. Jordan Mailata has got some hand placement issues, but Andre Dillard is a first-round bust. He's done. He's just going to be here because he's cheap. He's going to be here because he's going to be here, and that's it. Andre Dillard, well, not cheap. He's a first-round pick, obviously, so he got paid a little bit more money, but Andre Dillard is going to compete for that left tackle job. And you keep Doug and Howie here, I'm telling you right now, Andre Dillard will start next year, but not even because he's a first round pick. I mean, that's the only reason he's going to get the job. That's all I really got to say about it, honestly. Salty says, what position do you even draft? At this point, I don't know. I have to see how free agent goes. The free agency goes, and I just need to see, honestly, because once you go through free agency, then you'll start to see, like, okay, what are they really going after? See the moves they do. It is what it is. Marislate says, Joey, stop it. This O-line horrible, bro. Did you not see it all? Yeah, it's and the thing is, it's been bad, but at certain times it's been good. Okay, it's been good. Like, the guys have to, if the guys can hold their blocks for 4 seconds, it is what it is. They can hold their blocks. Sometimes they can, but then you're gonna, then it's Carson Wentz that's got to take the hit. How many times did Carson Wentz hold onto the football this year? How many times? Once you get Brandon Brooks, Lane Johnson back, you got a lot of depth. Jordan Mailata at left tackle. I think you're fine. I think you're totally fine next year. And you have depth behind that. You got Nate Herbig. Jack Driscoll didn't have a good game today, but he hasn't played since week 1 of the season in a full game. Jack Driscoll hasn't played since the opener, since pretty much the first game of the season, a full game. So what do you expect? Do you expect him to play fantastic when he's in there? No. It is what it is. So I mean, Jesus, like if my quarterback holds onto the ball, it is what it is. Like someone says, he holds onto the ball too long, and he does. Like, how long do you have to block for him to make a pass? From all the mistakes Carson's made this year, I mean, yeah, the offensive line's been switched like 11, 12 times, but I mean, this quarterback hasn't done anything right by it. Period. And Doug hasn't helped that situation. We talked about Jalen Reagor's punt return touchdown. It was fantastic. I was really happy with that. Because after that Hurts touchdown, it pretty much changed the whole... it pretty much changed everything. It changed everything. See how much of a little bit of a change. Like it changes everything. I still think we should... I still think... I still think we need to draft O-line and corner every year. I mean, until we get this right, we need to draft an O-line. We need to draft somebody on the O-line, a tackle. I don't care what it is at this point. They still need to draft O-line. They still need to draft corner. It should be a must every year. Tone DeShields with the super chat. Is that Joey just got in? How you feel about Hurts? I thought he played. I thought he did what he could, and he looked better than Wentz tonight. That's all I got to say. Came in through a touchdown today. So, came in through a touchdown. That's what made the difference today. By the way, Tone DeShields, you guys haven't subscribed to Tone DeShields the second. He is a Eagles YouTuber and does a lot. So, please sub him up. New YouTuber. I think he's over 400 subscribers now. If you guys have not, please. Do appreciate giving him support. Really do. I tried jumping into your live stream earlier, but my phone was messing up. I tried jumping like 10 minutes before I had to come on, but it didn't work. So if you guys haven't subbed him up, please sub him up. I got it. Yo, I got mods in here, bro. And someone puts out 10 messages like that, just time them out. Just time them out. No block anybody. Just time them out. No problem. Silver said Wentz couldn't get one ball in 4 touchdown, but Hurts did that. Show some. It just shows he's. It could show that he works better with this offense. I don't know. I mean, look, like I said before, I'll say it again. We have a super chat from Nitro Freak. Can you imagine Reagor with Chase next year? My God, rough one today, but our draft stock is going up. I agree with that. Like I don't. I'd be surprised. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, do you think they're? I don't know. Nitro Freak's not a big. I know Nitro Freak's not a big Jalen Hurts fan, obviously, but I just wanted Carson. I just wanted him out of the game. I didn't care if Jalen Hurts was going to play good or bad. Like I said before, I didn't care if Jalen Hurts played. If Jalen Hurts came in and played horrible, I wouldn't even care. All I cared about was Wentz getting just you're out for a couple series. Like you're out for a few series and just call it, and just call it a day. And I was happy with it. But our draft stock is going up, and that's a good thing. Have a top 5 pick next year. Could happen. It is what it is. Servo says, Joey, what draft picks do you think we'll get? If we lose the rest of our games this year, we could have the 3rd overall pick of the draft. And by that time, obviously, if the Eagles actually went after a quarterback in the top 3, I can't believe we're talking about this. It's just crazy just how this year went. But if the Eagles go after a quarterback in the top 3, I'd be. We will already know if that's going to happen. We'll already know that. No, they're not going to bench him. They're not going to say a word about it because obviously with the Saints game, they're not going to give out that information. Obviously, they're going to wait until the end of the week, and it's going to happen. I wouldn't be surprised if Carson started because that's how Doug is. But I think, you kind of saw a little bit. You got to give Jalen Hurts some reps. I mean, he did look nervous in that game today. It is what it is. It is what it is. A lot of Wentz haters, bro. It is, you can't blame it. Blame it. That's how they've been playing. That's how it's been. That's how they've been playing. They've been playing that bad. It's actually been that bad. Sticks94 Burke with another super chat. Thank you very much for the super chats today, bro. Said even with the top 3 pick, we blow it on a kicker or something. Happens every year. Well, that's if I hope Howie Roseman's not here by the draft. I hope he's not here by that time. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that he's not here by that time. That's what I'm hoping for. So if Howie's not here, I'll feel a lot more comfortable because I think you can get draft capital. Look, if Hurts isn't the guy. Okay, if Wentz isn't the guy, we'll know. Okay, we'll know the moves that are going to get made. Okay, because obviously, if something happens, just say if Carson Wentz gets traded, you're getting draft picks for that. Just say if Zach Ertz gets traded, you're getting draft picks for that. I think the Eagles probably would really tank at the right time this year, or not really tank, but obviously they can't even try to tank. I mean, they can't even try to win at this point. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? Nitro said Hurts doesn't have the arm to take over week by week, and so a lot of people say he does have a weak arm. See, I didn't watch Jalen Hurts that much, so I don't know. I ask other people, and a lot of people say he's going to do great. A lot of people say he's going to do bad. A lot of people say his arm strength isn't good. His pocket presence ain't good. His accuracy is not good. His mechanics are very bad. How long it takes him to throw a pass is his stride with his arm. I mean, that's what I hear all the time. Okay, so yeah. Just speaking the truth, man. Like, I try to watch college football and do what I can with that, but I don't have time to watch college football all the time. So I kind of, the offseason is always busy for me, so I try to get out as much information as I possibly can about all these players that are coming to the draft and what's going on. So it is what it is. But that Hurts pass was beautiful. It was beautiful. It made me cry. I jumped out of my couch so fast. I was like, wow. I was like, that was nice. I was glad. And I was like, that was like a little, little punch to Carson Wentz. Like, top that one, bro. And guess what? He didn't see the rest of the game. Oh, my God. It's embarrassing. Really, really embarrassing. But, I thought the read option, played well. I thought Boston Scott did a good job. And, Jalen Hurts is pretty good at faking that handoff sometimes. So, but like I said, I don't have a I guess you could say a evaluation of Jalen Hurts really, because obviously this is the first game where he played consecutive series. He played in 3 series today, which I was really happy about. Scored a touchdown on one. I really can't complain about it at all. Can't complain. The rest of this team, they need to start reworking somebody. They need to start getting rid of people. They need to start getting some guys out of the building. And that's it. That's it. Lance Stenoff says Boston Scott is underrated. I love Boston Scott. I think when he's used the right way, I think he's fantastic. I think you use him in open space. I mean, he finds a little space and he gets by that second wave. He's gone. I mean, he's gone. And always liked him. It's like having Sproles on the team again. Same thing. But overall, I think I think this Carson Wentz got a nice self-check today. Not gonna obviously say it. He's not gonna say it, but yeah. I saw the rumors this morning are like, oh, Carson, all the leaders, Carson talked to the team. He never says to the media that he played horrible and I need to do better. Well, not do better, but he needs to, he never said, oh, yeah, I played a bad game. I played horrible tonight. I need to, nah, he's not like that. In front of his teammates, he'll do that, which was rumored that he, this week he's been getting together with the whole entire team, telling everybody that, he's got to play better. Obviously he's been telling us the whole time. Alan says, Joey, how do you feel about Peters almost getting Wentz killed on a sack? Peters got to go, man. Got to go. I can't wait till he's gone. It's just like when they kept bringing Darren Sproles back. I was like, Jesus Christ, how many times are you gonna bring this guy back? And then you bring Jason Peters back a year after year after year because you're panicking because you need your safety blanket because he's so close to this organization. That's just how it has been. Bobby says Hurts has been the it factor. We've all seen it tonight. I think so. It changed the team. It changed the morale of the team when Hurts got on the field. It did. It got and it sounds dumb, like it's spiritual stuff, but it really puts your team up when you have someone on the field that just goes down the field, scores a touchdown, and just runs and gets first downs on his own. And I mean, Carson can't do that. Carson's mobility, like what happened to it in a few years? Like what happened to Carson's mobility? He can't even, his scrambling, like I feel like when he goes left, he thinks he's going right. Like that's just what I think when he's out there. Deshaun Jackson's got to go. Oh, AW, 100%. It's how he brought back Deshaun and Peters. Yeah, Deshaun Jackson's got to go too. I'm tired of him too. Appreciate it. We got him 5 years too late. Yeah, and that sideline Rager pass was fantastic. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. Thought it was fantastic. All right, well, I think I'm going to call it a day. I think I pretty much got everything off my chest. It was, honestly, guys, we look out. If you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Tomorrow morning, we're going to do a 94 WIP reaction. We do this after every single game. Come join me tomorrow morning, probably late morning, middle morning, something like that. You'll see the post when it comes up for the live stream, and we'll just talk about, and we listen to it together, and we just, we talk about it and stuff like that. So you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button if you guys haven't. If you guys haven't hit that like button, hit the like button before you leave, please. It really does help this channel when you hit the like button. You support this channel, and it really does a lot down the road. So this channel's hit over 10,000 subscribers, which is absolutely crazy. I can't thank you guys enough. And that's it. I'm just a fan, just talking his stuff, and that's it. And I'm ready for next week. It is what it is. The division's lost, guys. Other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. Check the description. You want to support me fully, support me more. And I'll see you guys. Hit the like, hit subscribe. And I'll see you guys later, all right? You guys have a good night. Don't let it ruin your night. It's all going to get better from here. Things have to get worse before they get better. Just remember that. All right, guys. I will see you guys later. Check squad up. Flowers fly. Peace out, guys. Peace.